155 new challenge today. I will get to in a few moments. If you did last week's challenge, what's the rush? Please, when you have a moment, provide some feedback on that challenge. What's the rush? The challenge did help me, although I kind of like morphed it into some other things that I talked about throughout the week. One of them being I am John effing Hedgepeth. I kind of have been using that a little bit more than what's the rush, but I have been using what's the rush in moments where I feel myself speeding up. Okay, so if it helped you at all, even if it didn't help you, please let me know with some feedback when you have a moment. The Lions Den, 4 people checked in yesterday. Brent, Kate, Shadow Flare, and Nora, all falling asleep in the wish fulfilled, all changing their lives as you've seen from their comments. New challenge this week. I want you to, this challenge is basically going to be a word challenge. Okay. A lot of us use the word problem to describe things that come up that we see as obstacles. And when you look at these things as problems, you create an energy and you kind of just stick yourself in that vibration of the problem. And so you can't see the solution from the problem state of consciousness. And so there's different words that you can use. One of them being challenge. You could probably feel as soon as I say challenge instead of problem, there's a different energy and in turn a different perspective. When you see something as a challenge instead of a problem, now all of a sudden it's a little fun. You start to see it as, okay, this is a challenge. I can do this. Let's go. Even better is you can look at it instead of a challenge as an opportunity. As I said a couple days ago, each time these negative experiences come up over and over again, especially these same experiences that you've been experiencing because of your state of consciousness and because you haven't taken the wisdom from that experience yet, it keeps coming up. And so when you start to see it differently and use different words to describe it, it will help you in that moment. Instead of seeing it as a problem, you see it as a challenge or an opportunity. And that's exactly what it is. And that's what it becomes. And that is the energy that you start to see it from. And so you're transforming that experience from a problem to a challenge or to an opportunity. So that is the challenge for this week. Anytime something comes up in your experience that the old you or the you that you are right now would normally see as a problem, I want you to see it as either a challenge or, better yet, an opportunity to level up. And I want you to do it for 7 days. And I want you to do it every single time it comes up. And then give me some feedback next week. I know this is going to help. Okay? The hard part is going to be how quickly you can become aware that you are calling something a problem and noticing that negative experience. How quickly can you change it from a problem to a challenge or to an opportunity? Because when you can catch it quick, as I've said, you catch it fast, It can't really grab a hold of you. And you come back from it quicker, and then you can spend more time seeing it the way you want to see it. All right, so that's it for today. Day 155 in the books. I'll see you tomorrow, day 156. Remember, feedback on the last challenge. I would appreciate it. Enjoy your Friday night. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. See you tomorrow.